Hey, welcome to my channel. This is Spirit Soul Science Information for Your Soul. I am Shareece and I really like to count my blessings. So my mother is one of the biggest blessings in my life. I mean, I was born to a woman who wanted to have children, who was a natural teacher, who became a teacher, who taught us all year long at home. I want this video to just live in perpetuity because I love my mother so much. I love my father too, but this is a video about my mother. I feel so blessed to be able to have grown up on an island, with an island mom, and to have a Christian background that laid the foundation for like who I am as a person, my moral understanding, my interest and openness to other people. My mother has been the greatest woman in my life. Like, she's my hero. She's amazing. Like, I tell you, my mother is amazing. She's not perfect. I had to go through a time where I learned that she's a woman, she's a person, she makes mistakes just like everybody else, but she's like just amazing. So let me tell you, I was thinking a lot recently about my mother because I went back home for Christmas, 2020 Christmas. I did travel for 2020 Christmas. I had said in July, I don't care what the pandemic looks like. In December, I don't care because I have to see my mother. Tomorrow is not promised. And so I was already planning for the future. We were supposed to see each other, blah, blah, blah. I knew I needed to see my mother. And so I went home to see my mother so that my son could be around family, all that kind of stuff. And it was wonderful. It was wonderful. And I felt blessed. I felt like such deep gratitude to be able to have a healthy mother, physically, emotionally, spiritually, who I could lean on, you know? I mean, nothing terrible is happening, but who is just here to support me, just love me. So she told me in passing, you look like a woman, Shareece. And it was so, I mean, I've been really, really skinny all my life and I'm still slim, like I'm not. But as I've aged, you know, the fat deposits have gone in all the right places. And so I look, you know, very womanly, mature. I've always like had a pretty mature mind, but I think my body like matches my mind, even though I look kind of young. But I feel really mature and womanly and confident. And I felt so seen by my mother, recognizing my growth as a person. And it's so interesting, like navigating adult-child relationships. One of the things I do with my son, I had to have learned it from my parents, is really about raising good adults. Like, I'm preparing my son to be like a helpful, you know, productive member of society. And I feel like that's what my parents did for me. And so now we get to talk to each other as adults. You know, there was such a big power dynamic in parent-child relationships when you are still like a child. But as an adult, the conversations are different, the responses are different, the acknowledgement of your opinion as being valuable. But my opinion has always been valuable, right? But it's just different as an adult. And, you know, my hope is that when my son is an adult, that we can have wonderful adult, you know, child relationships, because kids are going to be adults much longer than they are going to be like youngsters that you have to train up. At some point, like, you can't train anymore. Like, it is what it is. And I had like a wonderful, you know, Black-centric growing up experience. My mother is just really, really fair, really, really non-judgmental, really, really kind and giving person. And I'm just so thankful. Like, I'm so thankful that she has been a model for what it looks like to be a woman. And I mean, I really, really count my blessings. And I'm just so gracious that this is who my mother is, that, you know, she will likely live to see great grandchildren. I mean, what is better? What is better? I really think family, friendships, like the people close to you are just everything. And having my mother it's like everything to me. It's like the foundation for which everything else builds on. Like my childhood was, wonderful, but had its ups and downs. And adulthood right now, 2021, is like the year of prosperity, the year of wealth, and being able to share like where I am now with my mother. Like, they say we are our ancestors' wildest dreams. Like my mother preparing her girls to go out into the world to become like wonderful people. Like I can only imagine the pride that she feels looking at all of her children and like how successful we are and how happy we are and how thankful we are and how close like we are. What could be better? Like these are things money can't buy. Like money can give you access to a lot of things, but having people who love and care about you, respect you genuinely, like that's it. Like that's it. So, mommy, I love you. She didn't want to be on this video, so it was like a dream of mine for her to like be here with me, hug on me, love on me, and see her beaming with pride as I talked about her. But she doesn't like the camera. I don't like the camera either. I don't know if you knew that. I don't like the camera either, but she's definitely, older, old school, and is not getting on camera. But she watches every single one of my videos. And so, mommy, I love you. I just wanted to do this video just because, you're amazing. And and I'm so very thankful for everything that you've done for me and your other children. Leave a comment about someone that you're really grateful for or what your relationship is like with your mom. Remember to like and subscribe and share this video with someone you think it may help. And thank you for watching. I think the lizard embodied all my fear
So
as
you don't
a
like a
child.
nose because they can
What?
move
The
both of
fear
them?
of what?
No. You know what?
You're better?
Yeah. Now I found Jesus.
Oh my god.